Hi everyone, my name is Waleed and I am a civil engineer. In today's video, I'm going to show you how we can properly set up the data shortcuts that you can see here. So you can see that I don't have any surfaces and how is it useful for our projects. So let's get started. I'm just going to open a surface. For example, I have this surface created and I will open this one. Okay, so now you can see in the surfaces I have an existing surface that is this one, the contour lines you can see. So now I am going to create a new surface and then we will use that surface in the data shortcuts. So I have this red boundary. So I want my surface to be within this boundary. As currently you can see the surface is all around, is going beyond this side boundary, the area of interest. So in order to do that, we will just go to the existing surface, existing ground surface definitions. In the boundaries, at the boundary, I will say that this is like external boundary, and then type should be outer, and then click OK. Select the polygon, and now you can see it shrink to within the boundary. So now our surface is within the boundary. Now actually this was we did for the existing ground. I want to create another one, so I will just control Z. Mm-hmm. I will what can do is just uh, go to the definitions. I will just delete this one so it will go back. So let's create a new surface. Create new side surface. Let's say any triangulation. Just change to anything. And now in this surface, I'm first going to turn off this surface and go to my new surface. Into the definition edits, we will first going to do is paste surface, and you can see that the surface we already have shown here, existing ground. Click OK. Now we have the surface in this one as well. Now I am going to add the boundary and then external. Click OK. Select polygon. So now you can see the surface is in this one. So for now I want to create a data shortcut and we'll show you how it works. And then for example, I will click create data shortcut. It shows that there are no shortcut folders into the current working folder. So first we have to create our working folder. So how we can do that is we can go there, set the working folder. So you will click here, and now where you want to have your folder, I can go to the my for example here I can create a civil 3D. So I will select this folder. Now I have select my folder. I will go again. I will set the data new data shortcuts project folder. So now first previously we go for let me just zoom. So previously we go for this data shortcuts, we right click and then we set working folder. After setting the working folder, new data shortcuts project folder. So we are the data shortcuts project folder we have to create. So new, and we can name it as civil 3D, and from the templates we can use project template. It will create the sample project. Click OK. Now again we're going to the already I think we already have set this one civil 3D. If you have more than one data shortcut folders, it will be shown here. Then you can select from which folder you want to select. So click OK. Now what will happen is our our folder has been created. So if I can go directly to the my directory to show you where we have Civil 3D, and this is the one we have created, Civil 3D. Now you can see the template we have set is all this can be shown here: shortcuts, documents, external references. So this is the template we used to have our data shortcuts. So now I'm going to just quickly create, it can now be seen data shortcuts civil, and then this is the directory. So we will going to have, for example, this site surface. I will go is I want this to be in my data shortcut. So go to the data shortcuts, right click, create a data shortcut, and then it should be the which surface we want in data shortcuts. I want site surface, so click OK. Now it has created our data shortcut. For example, you can see here it's a data shortcut. So for example, if you go to the your folder, you can see that you will have all these things, surfaces. You can see this is a data shortcut has been created for us, a site surface. Now how we can use it, how is it useful for us? For example, this is your new drawing, and now you have nothing here. Now you can see into the data shortcuts, you will go, you can see site surface, right click, you can create the reference. Now it will create your reference here. Now zoom extent. Well, it should have in the surfaces, sorry, create a reference, site surface, triangulation, description. Okay, it says the data shortcut is broken. Well, let's try with the other surface. You can see what's going on here. Quickly create a data shortcut. Let's use existing ground. Just turn off this one, and let's say close this one, and then the new drawing, and let's say create a reference, existing ground, everything is fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened with this one. It shows it's broken, but we can try again with this one. But in this way you can have your data shortcut, and you just don't have other part of the drawing. You can just only need your data shortcut that you can use into your drawing. So for example, go to the surfaces, you can see this little sign. It will show you that this is our data shortcut has been using in this drawing. So this will also update automatically. For example, if I go back to my existing surface, I'm just going to turn off this surface. I'm just going to use my existing surface, and then select properties, let's say triangulation. And now if I define the boundaries, external, now you have seen it has cropped our surface. And then if I go back to my drawing, and if I refresh this like region, it should have let me have a look, existing ground, and right click. If you will do synchronize, it will now automatically synchronize our drawings. Now we will, if I have the rebuild option here, rebuild, let's say region. Let me just close the drawing. Existing ground, create the reference, existing, zoom extend. Well, I think if I first have to save the drawing. Now we have the reference already for this one. Yes, now you can, because first we didn't save the drawing. So previously, once you saved it, you say data shortcut def. You can see if here Data shortcut definition may have changed. References data shortcut definition may have changed. So synchronize. Now you can see it's changed here as well in this drawing, because we just edited here. And then for example, if I go back and again delete my boundary and then go back and save this one and go back again, synchronize, so you can see it's automatically updated. So for example, this one you can see the little sign next to this one. It shows that this one is a data shortcut. So how we can promote it that this doesn't change with our data shortcut drawing? I will show you. Let's say delete this one. So you go to the shortcuts, you have this existing ground, you can right click and then promote. So and this way you will have this drawing like you have copied and pasted your drawing here. You don't have the data shortcut next to it. So it means you don't have to worry about how things change into your previous drawing or any other drawing. It will be all fine. So this is all for your data shortcuts and how we can use the best way to create our folders, and then we have the data shortcuts. So I think this is all for today's video, and if you have any questions you can just ask in the comments. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Peace out.